Okay, so here we are on the set of the Supreme Patty versus John Gabbana, formerly known as Boot Gang battle that is going on tonight. Patty, let me just throw it back a couple years here. You're on top of the world. You're riding the wave of Instagram clout and hype. You're squeezing lemons into your eyes. What was it that made you decide that you wanted to maybe like take a step back from social media and take a step into the boxing world?
Well, it kind of didn't start with boxing. I was kind of like just like when COVID first started, I was like drinking a lot, and I had already kind of slowed down on the content just because I didn't like to be as much of like a negative influence on people, you know. And yeah, I was just drinking a lot when COVID first started, so I was like, fuck, I need to like chill out, and that's when I was just like started getting really healthy and going to the gym every day. So I was already like getting in pretty good shape before I started boxing. And then Dean actually called me for my first fight, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Who's Dean?
He's the guy that runs this promotion. Okay. I actually fought like when I was still posting hella shit like 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
To fight, yeah.
Who'd you fight back then?
Some random guy.
Oh, okay.
Just because like he was like, yeah, we'll pay you this, like let's do it.
So they reached out to you to fight Dan Rue, or just because they wanted you to fight somebody?
No, so
general?
I had two other opponents.
Oh.
I was supposed to fight Lil Xan first, and then he backed out, and then I was supposed to fight Haha Davis, and Haha Davis backed out.
Wow. So how serious have you been taking all this?
So then Dan Rue. I mean, I've been taking it serious. I definitely trained like a lot more than these guys, but I haven't been doing it for that long. I've been consistently training for 3 months.
Right.
So I'm still like new to it, you know?
You stopped drinking?
Yeah, I haven't drank really.
Really? So
I mean, I'm going to drink like tonight after I win for sure.
We'll definitely have a few drinks. But okay, so yeah, like do you consider this, because sometimes we look at somebody like Jake Paul, and you know, he had like this whole big career, but it was kind of mainly like aimed at like a younger audience, and now he's sort of like completely like reinvented himself as a fighter as opposed to just being a YouTuber. Do you see yourself as kind of similar in the sense that you made a name for yourself doing a lot of the shocking stunt type Instagram stuff, and now you're trying to sort of repaint yourself as being a different type of person in the public eye?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I mean, it's somewhat similar. It's just like the celebrity boxing is so popping right now. It's paying like crazy, you know? So it's a great time to jump on it, but I also do enjoy doing it a lot. That's why I did it 3 years ago when it wasn't popping.
Right.
You know, like I did it the first time I did it was like when Jake just did his first fight. So I just enjoy it. So I mean, it also like gives me something to look forward to. Wake up, I gotta go train, do this. You know, I'm not like just fuck. What am I gonna do today? You know, keeps me pushing to go do something. You know.
Yeah, when you're just an influencer.
Plus, I mean, you get good money.
Yeah, when you're just an influencer, it's kind of like you wake up in the morning, you don't necessarily know what you should be working on that day, right?
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, but so. What about the Dan Rue fight? Like, how much of a challenge was that for you? Did you feel like he really didn't? It didn't seem like you really came super prepared. You looked like you were ready, though.
The most challenging part is just going out there and doing it. You know, like having the crowd watching you. That's like more like I'm more nervous for that than to get hit by him. You know.
Right.
But yeah, he definitely wasn't as prepared as I was.
Right. So after that fight,
it's also hard like when he's fucking running from you the whole time.
Yeah, I did see a little bit of that. Yeah. But okay, so in terms of that fight, was that supposed to just be a one-off, or were you doing that fight thinking, I'm going to take this to the next level and fight somebody after this as well?
No, actually, we had John fight booked before Dan Rue fight.
Oh.
This was already set up before I was even doing the first one.
Right.
Yeah. But he ended up agreeing. Like, no one was agreeing, so we're like, fuck, John's down. Let's just do that on this date.
Right.
And then we finally got an opponent for the Rough and Rowdy fight, so I was like, oh, fuck it, I guess we'll do both.
Right. Definitely. You and John have a bit of a friendship going back years. Like, you guys kind of both blew up on Instagram around the same time.
I think when we did our interview is actually when we had like an issue.
Oh, you did have an issue. Oh, because he was hating on you and sort of saying that you were fake or something like that, right? You remember?
Yeah. It was something with my manager at the time. There was a video we were doing, and like I think he didn't agree with it exactly.
Okay.
And then he kind of blamed it on me, and I don't know. It was kind of nothing. It blew over.
Yeah, but wasn't it something where like you wanted to fake a fight, or like you wanted to fake doing something, and he was like, I don't fake anything, which seems kind of crazy in retrospect.
Something with Mills messaging him. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly what, but we're cool. Now I've seen him like 5-6 times.
Right. Is it hard to get
issues like?
But it's not. You guys aren't pumping this up or trying to act like you have a problem with each other, because wouldn't that
like
help sell it?
I mean, maybe, but I just feel like what we both like were kind of negative influences. Both kind of switched around, like what he's doing now. You know, praising the Lord and all that. I respect it. I feel like it's not really a good look to really like, oh fuck you, like, you know. I feel like it just doesn't really make sense.
Right.
There's no reason, you know?
But do you think that he's taking it as serious as you, or do you think that you're training harder than he is? I've seen some videos of him punching the bag and stuff, and he don't look too bad. He's moving
Yeah, no,
good.
he doesn't look bad. I'd rather him look better than look like Dan Rue, you know? I'd rather have more of a opponent, but it's not about what he does, it's about what I do. So
Right.
I don't really think about what he's got going on too much.
Who are you training with, and how hard have you been going training for this?
Recently I've been training with Anthony Ham at Lights Out Boxing.
Okay.
He's pretty good, yeah.
Nice. And
I like him. He's an asshole, so he gets the point across.
Okay, that's what's up. Do you think that this is going to be something that you're going to keep chasing after this? Like, recently we saw Jake Paul get another W, and then he sort of fell back after that, and he's like, I'm gonna take a break. I don't really know if I want to keep fighting. Like, is it obvious to you that if you win this one, you're just going to be on to the next one?
I'll probably take a couple months off, but I'm definitely going to go right back into training. Even if I did lose, I'm still going to just keep training. I enjoy it, so.
Hell yeah. Exciting.
That whole Jake stuff is, I don't know. Like, do you think it's all super legit?
I don't know. I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt as someone who wants it to be real. So, yeah. Why not? Well, so
I just feel like, my opinion on it, I just feel like it's so much smarter for them to make him win because it's going to be more money. You know what I'm saying?
I was saying that before when we were talking about betting on you and Boom. I'm like, well, the smart money's got to be on Patty, right? Because if anybody has a reason to rig the fight, it's got to be Patty and his team. Not saying that you actually would.
I lost my very first fight I ever did. I lost against a nobody.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I wouldn't be happy with myself if I was rigging a fight. Like, that's not making me feel any better about me training. You know?
Right. I just wouldn't trust the opponent. Like, if I'm Jake Paul and you're gonna pay some guy to take a fall,
especially Woodley.
I feel like they're just gonna air you out and expose you, or something. They're gonna take the money and air your ass out.
But Woodley looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's also hard to fake something like that.
I feel like that too. But that was one that a lot of people were suspicious of because it didn't seem like he was really going for the kill in the way that you would kind of expect him to.
Yeah, which is weird. And plus the Ben one. Ben came out looking like a 60-year-old dad. Like.
Do you ever think about that? You ever think damn, I might be fighting a UFC fighter one day. I might be fighting, one of these guys that has a real rep.
I think I beat Ben right now, honestly.
Ooh.
Just because Ben, he never won a fight by not punching somebody.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's not a good boxer.
Yeah. I did notice that.
So all of his fights were pretty easy. Besides Woodley. Woodley's a respectable name.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
But Jake's been killing. He's been doing it consistent for 3 years. Like, if you do anything consistent like that, you're gonna get good.
He has been going hard. Yeah, definitely. You haven't had any injuries? Anything that we should know about that might be slowing you down in the lead up to all this?
Nah.
Are you the favorite on the betting market?
So 2 sites I am and 1 I'm not.
Interesting. Okay. Because I got to log in right now and start throwing some money.
I think
on
Bovada, I'm the underdog.
Really?
And then the other
haters.
My bookie, and then Bet Online, I'm the favorite.
Okay. That's what's up.
I think they kind of change by which people are betting on. So they make sure they don't lose or win big, or you know what I'm saying?
It's got to be a tricky one for them because really, what the hell do they know? Who's going to win this? There's not as much information as there would be.
If everyone's betting on me, they keep raising my, I'm more of the favorite.
Right.
So that way they don't fuck themselves.
Definitely. So what's the game plan tonight? How do you see this going down? And what are your strengths that's going to help you out against a guy who's, taller than you, longer reach than you? What's your game plan?
I'm gonna kind of stay calm and controlled and see how he reacts and bites onto some of my shit. And then depending if he's aggressive or if he's kind of laying back is how I'm going to justify the actions I take, But my cardio is definitely going to be way better than his. So I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
I just got to go out there and do my thing,
Exciting. All right. Anything else we need to know before we go in here and slang some leather?
No, I'm ready to go. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Supreme Patty, Boom Gang, tonight, Fight TV, link in description. That's all you need to know. Swipe up, bitch.
Click it. Actually, there's no swipe ups. Fuck.